Hi, this is L.PoornimaDevi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So in that last class we have to discuss about what is data structures and what is the real-time example for that particular topic and what is the need of data structures. So where we have to be, why we use data structures in our real world applications. So these are all and that technical term of data structures. So these are all discussed in the class. So in this session I have to discuss about what are all the operations we have to be performed using the data structures. So we already stored the data in our memory space using data structures. So using array, list, queue, stack. So these technical terms we have to be discussed later, but using that terms we have to store the data in the memory space. So already we have to be stored. So in that stored data we have to be perform these operations to fetching the data or using the data. For all the operations we have to be use these terms. So first one is traversing. Traversing means we have to store the data. So we have to traverse all the data. We have to see all the data which we have to be stored. That is traversing. We have stored n number of data in that memory space. So we can see all the data using this traversing. And that searching means, so in that stored data we have to be given the information for that particular data to search that which we have to be stored, and what is the name we have to be search using the name of particular name of the data. So these are all the searching operations. And insertion, we have to be insert the new data or we have to be insert the particular data into the memory space, and we have to be add data or we have to be delete the data. So we have already stored the data in the memory space. We have to be perform the two operation, either insert or delete in that particular memory sets. So these are the two operations. And the selections. So we have to be select the particular data and we have to be update some of the values inside there. So we have to be stored one of the program in memory space. So we have to be select that particular program and we have to be include this, or we have to be update a single loop in that particular program, and we have to be stored in a database. So these are the selection and the updation and the sorting. So we have to be either sorting, that is like an ascending and descending. So this type of sorting we have to be performed using that stored data, and we have to be merged. So we have different type of data, but we need to merge the data to become a new data sets. Means we have to be use that merge, and we have to be split that particular data. So these are all the operations has to be performed: traversing, searching, insertion, deletions, and that selection, updation. So we have to be include n number of values in that particular stored data. We already store the data in the memory space. So in that stored data we have to be perform all the tasks. Traversing means so just watching all the data, and that searching means we have to be fetch the data. We already store data, but we have to be forget that particular data where we have to be stored. Means, so using that particular name we have to be search the data and we have to be use that particular data. So insertion, deletion, selection, updation, and then sorting, merging, and splitting. So these are all the operations we have to be performed using the data sets. So what is the algorithm where these data structures algorithm we have to be used? So in the computer science department we have to be use the data structure algorithm, and in mathematics we have to be use for the sorting and merging and splitting. So these are all the algorithm also we have to be used in the mathematics and operation research and AA. In AA, without AA we cannot access any data from that Google Cloud. So for that A also we have to be use the data structure and data science. So we have used more number of algorithms and applications in that particular using that data structure. So these are all the process. So we have to be just understand what is data structure with the particular example and what is the need of the data structure. So these are all based on the 2 mark questions. So we have to be just clarify the topics, and we have to be notice that. So these are all the operations and the applications have to be discussed later with a brief explanation of explanation with the example. So in this we have to be complete this topic using operations and that use of algorithm where we have to be used. Thank you.